an eagle to come.
Did they ever make a Lake Placid 2?
Oh,
Probably.
There's like 20 of them.
No, you're
ends
thinking of
with like what?
Sharknado.
No, there's like
4
Lake Placid
babies or
versus
something?
sharks and stuff. Like
No, there is not.
There is a lot of movies. Oh, by the way, I started watching Blood and Honey.
Yeah.
I started watching it.
You didn't finish it. It was bad.
No. And the opening scene with like Christopher Robin coming back and like them getting all horror chasing him and stuff was kind of interesting, but it was just poor quality. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't compelling enough for it. So I feel really bad for those kids that had to sit through it.
Oh shit!
What?
We got Lake Placid.
Lake Placid 2.
What time? When did Lake Placid come out?
Ooh, when did Lake Placid come out?
Oh man, I don't know if I know the answer to that.
I'm gonna say like 98.
That was the number I landed on in my head too. Is I'm trying to put it in relation to 96, but
That's
Jesus.
when I saw it.
Maybe
on
2000?
VHS.
1999.
Right in between.
By the way, this film was starring Oliver Platt, who is also in Year One. Hey, let's talk about Year One some more.
I don't know who that is.
Lake
Oliver
Placid
Platt, the
starts
fucking
off with the
main
two guys
character
like
of
out fishing or something, right? And the dude gets bit in half.
I don't know.
The main character.
Then there's Lake
of
Placid 2.
I
Yeah.
just watched it not that long ago. I remember
Oliver Platt.
the like billionaire guy.
He's
Can't
the
remember the main character.
He's the high priest from Year One.
Do you remember that movie, Derek?
Year one. Is that Jack Black?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
All right. No, I remember it very well. For
I
some
have
fucking reason.
no memory of it. You just know that's.
I
why he
watched
knows
it
terrible.
once.
When
and
did
I
Lake
like,
Placid?
I'm not even sure if I finished it.
Lake Placid 2.
Oh, I'm sure 2002.
No.
Right.
I'll give you some hints. That's not. No.
Later?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe
2005.
10.
2007.
Yeah.
They waited 8 years to make a sequel to
Well,
a
if
movie
you,
that
if
wasn't
you
that
think
great
about
to
it,
begin with.
like it had to become a cult classic kind of first. I'm sure that lost money, you know, and then someone realized,
But, yo,
oh,
okay.
let's make really cheap knockoffs of the same thing.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
Like Sharknado.
Okay, I'm not, with saving time here. There's Lake Placid 3, Lake Placid the Final Chapter, Lake Placid vs. Anaconda.
Oh, that's
and
what it is.
Lake
yeah.
Placid Legacy, so which came out in 2018. So we're still going. Okay, but here's something I just didn't realize. The first picture of the poster is just a big alligator. The second one is an alligator with an arm coming out of its mouth. Lake Placid 3 is the entire bottom half of a woman with the legs, bare legs, all nice looking
Can
legs.
I see that?
Hold on. It gets better. It gets way better. Lake Placid, the Final Chapter, is a chick just in a full-on bikini sideways in the alligator's mouth. Just like posing. Okay?
I'd like to see this.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Lake Placid versus Anaconda. The Anaconda has the gator wrapped up, and there's a half-bikinied woman coming out of the Anaconda's mouth. Look at that shit. It progresses to, oh, this is clearly for sci-fi.
Oh, wow. That is meme worthy, showing the progression of.
What checking on? You really study on those
pretty hot.
legs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand what legacy is. Is it just a big gap?
That's just a giant bush. Yeah, the last one is just a giant. It's green.
What do you mean?
It's like an aerial shot
Yeah, an
from
aerial
like
shot.
a forest and water.
Yeah.
No, but there's like teeth on it and shit. It's like a mouth.
It looks like you could be looking between a woman's legs.
It's a
'Cause
mouth of an
vaginas have
alligator.
teeth, right?
Vaginas do not have teeth.
What?
Snagglepuss.
I've been scared of them this whole time.
Mm-hmm. That explains a lot.
All right. You remember Clerks?
Yes.
Clerks 2?
Less.
Oh, dude, that one. I love that one way more.
Did the third one come out? Yeah, I think it came out this year.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll think about it. Anyway,
Clerks 3?
yeah, but in Clerks 2, it's tell me if you had sex. No. Then my dick will get bit off by pillow pants. Huh? Her pussy troll. And he's like, Dante's fucking with him. I love that. It's like, at least tell me you kissed her. Don't be silly, Dante. Listerfeed will rip my tongue out. What the fuck? Or something like that.
I feel like both of those movies captured like nerd culture in a way,
yeah.
or just like not nerd, but like that convenient fast food store or whatever. And I don't know whatever happened with the third one. Are you looking at it
Yeah,
up?
I'm looking it up right now. 2022.
Third one
What?
came out in 2022? The second one ends with Ben Affleck,
It's already
right?
on TV.
You think Clerks? Or
the
are you thinking
fuck?
of Jay and Silent Bob?
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
When the fuck? I mean,
I do remember watching the new Jay and Silent Bob, and it sucked.
oh yeah, well, they find his daughter or something.
Yeah, they both had
That
daughters.
sucked.
Strikes Back is just
It
like
was
probably one of the
amusing.
best Kevin Smith movies.
okay. So I definitely haven't seen this, but it's out. It's on fucking like Hulu and shit. Clerks 2.
What if it went straight to?
What do you think? What do you think the best
Stars,
like Kevin
Amazon?
Smith movie
Jesus.
is? Like the Mallrats, Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob.
What's the one with Alanis Morissette as God?
Dogma.
Dogma. I love
Dogma.
Dogma. That wasn't supposed to be a comedy.
Man,
But, like,
Dogma's
how is that not a
close.
fucking comedy?
Oh, it's a comedy.
Yeah, but it's not written to be a comedy.
Well, you don't cast that cast and not expect a comedy.
Yeah, but the only comedian
It's Chris Rock.
was the only comedian though. That was the comic relief. Turns out everything else
the
was
like
fucking
bad
hilarious.
guy. I don't know his name. Is
Ben
always in-
Affleck, Matt Damon.
No,
they're not
no,
comedians.
no. The demon.
Jason
Azrael.
Schwartz.
Matt Damon?
No, it's not. No,
Oh,
the guy that
was,
gets
Jason
eaten.
Lee.
Yeah, that sounds right. He's a comedian.
No, he's not.
Hmm.
He's just in funny things.
I mean, it's also just a
He's a comedic actor.
It's a ridiculous movie.
He
It's
had
a
his
comedy.
own show forever too.
Earl.
Earl.
Yeah, my name is Earl. And
Yeah, he's a
did end
comedic
correctly.
actor.
Yeah, he's a comedy actor. He played that a comedy role too. They all did. George Carlton's in it. Carlin?
Carlin.
And what? Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's also very brief, obviously.
But
it's a great.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, it's not. Anyway, according to Kevin Smith, there's not
Speaking
written
of
to be a comedy.
Jason Lee.
Yeah.
Saving Silverman.
Yeah.
Diamonds in the Rough.
Yes. What?
Yeah, that is so good.
Jack Black's in that one too.
Yeah, it's if it all attached, it's one chip.
And then what's the guy from American Pie's name?
Jason Biggs.
Biggs. Yeah.
Biggs. Is Jason Lee in that?
Yeah. Jason Biggs is he getting married and they're trying to prevent it from happening?
Yeah.
What?
And he's like in love with the wrong girl.
Yeah, like Amanda. Well, I
Wait.
can't. I think it plays by Amanda Pete. Jason Lee's not in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm
Jason,
stuck on.
Jason Biggs.
Kyle Gass is in
Steve-
it.
Steve Zahn and Jack Black. Man, I'm trying to remember this movie. Arlie Ermy. God damn, he was so good in that.
I don't know who that is.
The army guy.
Oh, the grandpa or the
Yeah,
coach.
The coach, yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to make the
Jason Biggs,
noise.
Steve Zahn, Jack Black, Amanda Pete, Amanda Detmer, Neil Diamond, R. Lee
Ermy.
Ermy,
Yeah.
Kyle Gass.
Huh.
Bar dude.
Magician.
I love that in Pick of Destiny. Oh, by the way, which I love that fucking movie.
I started watching it. Alex wasn't into it, and I couldn't finish
I
it.
Pick of
hate-
Destiny.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed.
I hate
Carly and I were
how-
just talking about watching it. Don't you own it? I thought one of us owned
I
it.
definitely.
I
own
thought
it.
I bought it for you a long time ago.
Maybe
Yeah.
I have it.
I mean, I might. I don't know. I haven't looked at a
Well,
DVD in
Yeah, I know,
fucking
exactly.
forever.
Well, it annoyed me how like it didn't do well at the box office, which was support. It was.
I went and saw it
was
in theaters.
So did
Yeah,
I.
I think we did. We
Yeah,
saw
I
it
got
opening
real
night.
high. Of
course, obviously,
I'm
that
sure
was
we
our
went and saw it in
fucking-
Norfolk, actually.
Well,
You're my
that's probably
son, JB.
That's the demographic, though. I mean, that's the high school, college dork guys.
No,
Dork
yeah,
guys.
for sure.
So, but then that whole movie was supposed to launch.
I
their
remember
tour.
it packed.
No, the movie was supposed to launch their tour, and the tour they took a bath on.
They
And-
what? Took a bath on?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
they didn't make any money.
Oh, wash.
There's several terms for it.
Worse yourself is the one I know.
But I've watched the movie so many fucking times. I just so fucking fun.
You're my son, JB.
Wah!
Let's take a
You
trip to
did
the
it.
Strawberry River.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, no, and I listened to some of that album recently, and I was like,
I love the album.
the album's I think their earlier stuff is better. I think the
Yeah.
show that they did was better.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't even know if that show had a name.
Tenacious D.
Was it just called Tenacious T?
I think so.
I was jamming out the Tenacious D this weekend in the bathroom shower.
Yeah.
Like I think the first Tenacious D album is way better. Like
Oh yeah, the original. It's
Yeah,
great.
from front to beginning, that album
Yeah.
is great. I think Pick Up Destiny album, there's a couple of skippers on it.
What's an underrated song for you by Tenacious D?
Kickapoo.
A long as fucking time ago,
No, that's
in a
like
town
the
called
song.
Kickapoo.
That is probably my favorite on that entire album, minus
That one.
Beelzebub
That's
or
in the
whatever it's
second
album.
album, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kickapoo?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And that's
And the Bach one.
Meatloaf's on that song.
Yeah, of course. And Dio.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I still do love that movie, but I was always disappointed they never like continued it. Like clearly there was a want for that,
Ooh.
you know? And I guess I shouldn't say that because they have actually done a lot of music videos. Like they've put out other albums too.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Rise of the Phoenix? I like that one a lot. At first I was
never
like,
got into it.
But then but like Death Star. Have you ever heard that album? Okay.
Is that another one?
No, the Death Star, the song on Rise of the Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
I love the my 40-year-old lady. That song where he's thinking about the benefits of dating a 40-year-old woman.
As I said, I never got into it. I think there's another
That's
one.
from the show at HBO, isn't it?
I don't know, but it's on Rise of the Phoenix album.
Maybe. I feel
There's
like
a lot of stuff on there that a lot of it is in the first album where they completed an entire song, based off of a sketch.
yeah.
But there's a bunch of songs on there too that I never heard, but I wouldn't be surprised. I thought they had a skit like that.
Maybe. I mean, that was the album when we saw him in Lincoln. That was the album they were touring for.
When was that?
Oh, 3-4 years ago, maybe.
I'd like to go see him.
That would have been a
That's
great
fucking
show.
Great.
Where at? In the Bourbon?
No, in outside the outside
Pinnacle?
one,
Oh, Pinewood.
Pinewood, yeah, which is overrated. I don't understand it.
You don't like it?
Well, you got all you see. It was chairs. And it was all a fucking angle.
So when I went there,
Stand
I
at an
saw
angle.
I think they got-
Widespread Panic.
Yeah.
And they had
There was
there was no
open.
chairs. There might have
Yeah.
been a small chair
I
section.
almost
maybe.
wonder. I'm pretty sure I saw Panic and Modest there the same summer, and there was no chairs either time. But every other time I've been, they have chairs. Well, I think it was just Black Keys that had chairs.
All right, so yeah, Tenacious
So
D
maybe
was all
that's just
chairs.
like a
Depends on the artist.
jam band or
at the
whatever.
request.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I know Steve Martin's played there. I was really considering going.
Oh,
to
that'd
that
be fun
one.
to see.
Yeah, he had his like fiddle band or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bluegrass.
Name one song.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, name one song.
Doesn't matter, man.
He doesn't really have a lot of
It's-
songs. It's usually just playing.
Well, no, actually, I think it was like a full band, and I
Okay.
think they played. But he was cracking jokes in between songs, and that's what you really want to get
Yeah,
to see. You
yeah.
know,
So it's a comedy set with banjo breaks.
I mean, I've seen a lot
Yeah.
of his stuff, like that
Probably
he's done
more
on
banjo,
stage. Some of it's mixed in with comedy shows. I've seen a lot where he doesn't really do any comedy; they just play.
you had that DVD of his like
Yeah.
TV specials.
That was like a lot of his whole career.
Yeah, it was like 6 discs or something.
Yeah, it
And
was really good.
It was like SNL specials or just like
Yeah, and it talks
just
like
like
about
out-
him growing up a little bit in the first one. 'Cause
Growing
he's
up
got
a
into
poor
like
black
magicians for Disney. He was a magician at Disneyland.
Oh, he wasn't a poor black child.
No,
Oh,
no, that was just a movie. It's fiction.
oh,
No, but it is crazy because a lot of like the
You mean
jerk-
I'm gonna stay this way?
like jokes from his act like made it into the jerk. You know, like he had a bit about cat juggling, and like that made like into the jerk or whatever.
I just watched
Probably.
it not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah. To bring it back to Tenacious D, I think my song that I think gets overlooked would be "With Karate I'll Kick Your
You
Ass
like karate, huh?
from here to right over there." Oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna kick your fucking divvy, yeah, yeah.
you broke the rules.
Now I pull out all your pubic hair, you motherfucker.
God betray me, then lie, try to lie.
And you know the reason why I'm gonna kick your ass from here to Tiananmen Square.
Hey, I was it when it's been a very, very long time since I've seen that. But the trying to like hit on the girl, it's like, oh, my hobbies are praising Satan and spinal piercings.
Oh yeah. Dude, no, she likes clogging. She's into Satan. And then he tries to steal her. Yeah.
Fuck.
No, wooden
gonna watch-
clogging.
I'm gonna
Satan.
I might watch that tonight or sometime because they're short episodes, right?
Dude, I bet an episode is like 12 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised, you know? Oh, that's how they open, like the open mic or whatever. You'll walk through the door.
I like it when they do the, was it Explosivo?
Yeah. Explosivo might just be like my favorite song altogether.
Oh shit!
I wanted lasagna.
You know lasagna?
Yeah.
All right, enchilada sounds fucking good. That's it.
There's plenty of enchilada if you want one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you knife?
I don't need a knife. I could use a napkin.
You'll probably want a knife for that lasagna.
Is it seriously?
Oh yes, please.
Yeah. I mean, you can cut it with a fork, but it's just going to smash.
Yeah, I smash my food.
Bush Silver's face is where his mouth is. You know.
Here's my face orifice.
Should I cut this out while we eat?
Nah.
We can just cut it out here, and then we'll say, "Welcome to Trash Talk." Commercial break. And we're back. Trash Talk Omaha.
Welcome to Trash Talk. What are we talking about?
Butt pucker.
Okay. Is this the image that I saw, or is that later?
No, this is something else.
Okay.
All right.
Is this John's topic? Your topic?
It's my topic. John's
Go
with
on.
us too in the studio today.
Fucking
He didn't say hello, so I'm just making
Yeah,
sure.
he's jump in. Yeah, Neva.
Yeah.
go on.
course. So you guys have heard of the Carolina Reaper,
And I'm
right?
John.
The pepper.
Yes,
Oh what? Yeah.
I had one. I was gonna bring you one. I forgot to.
So now they've
I thought you
the
hated
same
them.
guy that created that has now created another pepper that's like 3 times hotter or more.
What is the Pepper X guy?
Pepper X.
Is that what this is?
Pepper X.
Pepper X marks the spot. A South Carolina pepper expert scorches his own Guinness Book heat record.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
I know what you're talking about.
He crossbred a Carolina Reaper with a buddy of his, I think in Michigan, sent him some seeds, and then he cross-pollinated them all and
With
created
Satan's-
Pepper X.
With Satan's dick.
I don't think they say the name of the seeds he
Well,
got. He says, I have a buddy that
So-
sent them to me.
Can't you just constantly keep regenerating new hotter peppers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross-pollinating.
That's exactly what he's been. That's how he created the Carolina Reaper.
So what's gonna be the next hottest pepper?
he said he's already got stuff in the
He
works.
said he's working on it another 5 years.
It'll be a double X.
Yeah. So Pepper X's record on average is 2.69 million Scoville units.
Like a jalapeno's like 100
What is this called? The
Scoville units.
Scoville.
Scoville.
A regular jalapeno is about 5,000 units.
See,
Habanero, that was for about 25 years, was the hottest, was 100,000.
Oh wow.
The Carolina Reaper is at 1.64 million, and this again is 2.69 million Pepper X.
So they're gonna need a new scale at some point.
Going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah. Would you eat it?
Fuck no.
I'd try it.
What's the hottest pepper you've ever eaten?
I've had Reapers multiple times.
Just ate it.
Just ate a whole Reaper? No.
Yeah.
I've cooked with it.
You bought them at the store?
A guy
don't
at
know.
work would grow them, and then I'd get them from him.
Okay.
But then they also have like, the chip challenge made with Reaper, shit like that. I think I've even had Reaper in hot sauces. I might even have one right now.
Oof.
All right. Would you?
Fuck no.
I would never eat that.
I don't
no.
like hot stuff.
I don't think I would eat like a habanero.
Oh, I sweat.
Would you
Well,
eat
yeah,
a
I would hope so.
habanero?
I mean, I get like a high off that shit.
Would you
though.
ever just eat a habanero straight up?
I think I could do that. I mean, I've sliced them up and cooked them in food and stuff. And
Well,
eaten them.
that is completely different.
That's pretty
than
hot.
Eating a habanero. raw.
I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to do it, but I mean, I would.
Have you
do
ever
it.
eaten a jalapeno raw?
I'm not sure of raw. I've had like, bacon wrapped
I have a
jalapenos.
story
Those are
about
pretty
that.
mild. I think jalapenos are sweet.
I have a story about that.
No, they're spicy, but they just like when you cook it, it cooks the spice out of it. But you ate a raw jalapeno. It
So,
sounds like.
here's what happened. I never liked jalapenos. I was raised very white. I never liked, spicy food was never my thing. Then I was driving a truck in winter of 2009 for a month. I was in a semi, and it was my first thing out of college for audio visions. Anyway, so I go, oh, we can smoke all we want, and no one's gonna yell at me. So I bought a carton of marble smooths, by the way.
I used to smoke those.
Not
every
a
day.
Carton.
A carton, yeah. And yes, they did get very, very tiring.
Buying cartons or what?
No, smoking
Smooths.
those fucking smooths.
That's the reason they don't make them anymore. They don't make them, right?
I don't
Wait,
know.
is this the popper? The thing with the popper?
No,
in it?
No.
that's a crush. The smooths taste like an Andes candy.
Yeah, they're like highly mentholated and like
Yeah,
I do.
I remember
Almost
those
like
now.
chocolate.
It
Anyway,
was like green and
that was like, yeah,
little
that was like
fuchsia
a
or
jam.
something.
Anyway, so I didn't realize that you smoke a lot, your taste buds start to get less sensitive. So I go to craft services at all these shows I'm at, and I just load up all this food for the truck, and I found a jar of jalapenos. I'm thinking they're just jalapenos, right? I'm eating jalapeno with a bite of a sandwich. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It was so good. Then, like, maybe a couple months later, I go, oh, I remember, I like jalapenos. So I went and bought some jalapenos, not realizing what I had been just munching on were pickled jalapenos.
So you just bought raw ones
I just
to
bought
eat?
raw
You eat it
jalapenos.
raw.
Yes,
John takes it raw.
because and pickling jalapenos, they are
How many bites did you
significantly
take? Did
less.
you eat them all like that?
No, I took one bite and I go, why is this hurt now? Ah! Not because,
They had like seeds in it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the best way to eat a jalapeno is like not cooked, just fresh jalapenos on top of something.
that's one thing, but like,
If you cook them, like, the heat's still there. It just releases the oil, so then like whatever the juice is getting into absorbs
it dilutes it.
that's why like the pickling, you dilute the capsaicin some. Those jalapenos I made that one time, I still have them because they're so fucking hot I'm not eating them.
Pickled jalapenos?
Yeah.
You're a pussy. I put some pretty
Yes.
fucking hot. I put some habanero hot sauce on that enchilada. Just like drops. Did you get any heat off it? It's like a day old that way.
Yeah,
with
but
the hot
that's
sauce on
that's
it.
so little though too.
Yeah, oh, you cooked
a
it with
little
hot sauce.
amount.
I reheated it. Well, when I reheated it the other day,
Yeah.
I ate like half of what was in there, and I put hot sauce in the whole thing though.
Did I eat one with hot sauce on?
Yes.
Okay, it tasted great.
But it was reheated twice then?
No, it's just been
Whatever.
reheated once. Like I put it on there yesterday.
The heat. That's the thing. That's why I like how hot sauces now are more. There's a lot of niche sauces, and they're going more for flavor. I don't like hot for hot.
I prefer like I don't say prefer. I do like habaneros, but like mango and habanero, that's a fucking great mixture. I feel like.
Volcanic peppers down. In
Yeah, I know what
Bellevue.
you're talking about.
I get the volcano dusts that goes from powdered jalapeno, chipotle, which is again jalapeno, but
Oh, there were sauces.
they do. They have sauces, but the powders. Then they have. It's called gunpowder. I think. Yeah, gunpowder. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think 4 is like a habanero, or maybe that might be a Reaper powder. But one of them, I have a habanero powder. They just sprinkle it just on some stuff, just real quick, just like on a sandwich, just for a little bit. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Where'd you get this at?
Volcanic peppers,
Where's it at?
Bellevue.
Oh, I didn't know they had a store.
You just said, oh.
I know the brand. 'Cause it's
the
like
brand.
in restaurants and
Oh,
shit.
I thought you were
know?
talking about because it was a store down in by the old La Mesa on Fort Crook.
I don't know Bellevue.
Okay, it's a Fort Crook, and then once I found out they started getting it in
It
stores,
was
which was great.
Just a
But,
store that
yeah,
sold.
No, he makes it there in the store. It's
Oh,
all made
okay.
in Bellevue.
Well, yeah. I
And you
guess
go
I've
in
seen
there and
that.
he's like, try this, and just like it's like a fucking like Baskin Robbins of
But,
hot
like,
sauces, dude.
But
Oh, it
he
hurts.
doesn't sell anything else. He just sells seasonings and sauces.
I'm sure it's been 10 years since I've been there, but I'm sure he sells other stuff.
Okay.
But anyways, his
But
other thing is sauce.
But to me, this is dumb, the Pepper X, because you're never going to use a Pepper X in hot sauces.
They're not. You're not making it to consume. You're making it because you can.
No, they'd make it
Maybe
to be consumed.
they should have
That's how he
stopped.
makes his living.
Maybe they should have stopped and not asked themselves, should I do this?
So he's one of 5 people to have eaten a whole pepper.
Would I do this?
And he
Or
said
what-
it left him immobile for 3.5 hours.
Just because we can doesn't mean we should. There we go. I can't read that fucking line.
Yeah.
He was feeling the heat for 3.5 hours. Then the cramps came on.
See, what?
He's only one of 5 people
Why?
to try it so far. He said, quote, "Those cramps are horrible. I was laid out flat on a marble wall for approximately an hour in the rain, groaning in pain."
Yeah.
Yeah?
No. Why would
You
people
have to.
do that?
Well, if you're making it, you have to try it to know what you're going to be selling.
Yeah.
in a way that's
yeah, but you
fair.
can eat a whole fucking pepper raw. Jesus. Not that Pickled would help.
This is the inventor.
creator. He didn't invent it. He crossbred things.
Yeah,
Where does it end?
it doesn't. He's already got hotter stuff in the works. Has for a while.
Is there someone challenging him, or is he just this
'Cause he
mad
can.
It's his
pepper
passion.
scientist?
It's his passion. Wants to
All
make
right.
hotter and hotter
Well,
peppers.
Okay, I mean, is there going to be a use for him? Are they going to,
Are they used for the model trains in your grandpa's basement? Jesus, dude.
Yes, it gives people happiness.
There you go. Answer your own question.
Well, it sounds like 5
Let
people tried it and were not happy.
Yeah, 5 people got run over by trains. They were not happy,
Oh, that's a lot. More
but they were
than that.
playing on the tracks.
They didn't say they weren't happy. He just expressed what he physically went
he
through.
loves it.
Yeah, he's probably
All right, that's very fair. Sorry
so
to
hot.
sorry to assume this man's pleasure fetish.
Dude, I wonder because it would take a shit. I'm sure it was like a monkey knife fight. I wonder if like if
Well, that was the name of the thing, wasn't it?
monkey knife fight.
No,
Oh,
butt putter,
It's called butt pucker.
butt pucker.
Butt butter?
butt butter.
I
You get some
said
butt butter
I think I
last night?
said butt putter actually.
Or butt putter.
Took a 9-iron to the penis.
Wouldn't it be a putter?
Well, it expands. You start with the putter. You gotta
Good
go
point.
up.
Good point. Good point.
You gotta start sandwiching yourself.
The next thing you got the driver. You got the big old burner bubble driver. Fucking ping right off the prostate.
Damn, yeah. Oh, that'll fucking make it pucker for sure.
Jesus. Well, you ain't gonna pucker much after you take that idea. All right. He's gonna break your anus.
Yeah.
But
Can this go on for
I wonder.
indefinitely?
Hold on. Is it the same thing? Where say if he was jacking off, would it be spicy too? Like you're taking a shit. Would your jizz be spicy?
No,
like,
your
would it
sweat,
burn?
the sweat.
Would you would it feel?
I mean, it sounds
burn
like
along
you're
your-
poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
You know? It
Yeah.
doesn't sound like you're. Yeah. Like I said, not
Because when you eat
enjoying
asparagus,
life.
your piss stinks. If you eat a pepper X, does your piss and jizz catch things on fire?
If you eat enough pineapple, maybe not.
Just like a Tesla flamethrower.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a podcast right now.
Speaking of discharge, Omaha body transporter charged with attempted burglary after allegedly tampering with sex doll.
What?
It gets funnier.
I don't even understand that.
Okay, I'm going to read a couple paragraphs here. It's pretty hilarious. An Omaha man employed at a company that transports bodies to the morgue after death investigations faces a charge of attempted burglary after he had allegedly returned to the scene of a natural death to tamper with the sex doll. The 41-year-old man is accused of returning to a Chalco apartment complex, it's not far from here, under the guise of collecting a sex doll, which was found on the bed next to the dead body. It's like an old person croaking fucking a sex doll.
So he was.
For a biopsy. Despite management refusing his request to take the doll, the man was found inside the apartment with the deadbolt locked, his pants disheveled, and the sex doll, quote, sticky to the touch, according to an arrest affidavit.
The fuck? So
Hey.
this guy is like his first time he ever saw a sex doll and just got that excited about it.
And went back after being told to leave and fucked it. And discharged on it.
Ew.
It's sticky to the touch, they said.
Yeah.
Somebody went there and go, is that jizz?
Yeah. Why would you touch it?
Touches it.
They put
Oh, it's sticky.
they put gloves on.
So tactile.
So is this guy lose his job or is he still employed?
Well, he faces one count of attempted burglary, a felony, and is scheduled to appear for a preliminary hearing in December.
Dude,
This happened on the morning of October 6th.
Is he a sex offender
the
now?
entire courtroom. is
Sarpy
gonna be
County
taken
Sheriff's
over.
Office responded to a natural death call at an apartment complex near 145th and Giles Road. The coroner took photos of the scene, contacted next of kin, and called Mid-America First Call. Whatever, blah, blah. 2 men with Mid-America First Call arrived at the apartment, transported the body. On the bed next to the man's body was a sex doll described as a very, very real-life size version of an adult female.
Okay.
They both made comments about the doll before moving the body. Of course they made comments about the doll. So, around 4 p.m. the same day, authorities received a call from management about an odd request they received from the body transporters. He allegedly told management that the sheriff's office wanted to take the sex doll to collect swabs for a biopsy. The manager declined the request. Despite calling for permission, the man was already inside the apartment with the door locked. When management went to check, they found him with his shirt untucked and his pants in disarray. He allegedly became upset after the manager again told him that he couldn't take the sex doll as evidence, and he vowed he'd come back with a search warrant.
I wonder if he's like dumb or retarded or something.
Who is the fucking Sarpy County hiring that?
They were called the cops too because the guy was was so adamant he was going to get this doll
This-
that the manager said that, quote, told me that she feared he was going to return to the complex and break in and steal the doll.
This guy was a first responder. Like
Oh,
No, it was a body transporter for the morgue.
they get paid minimum
So when
wage.
people die,
Oh,
someone
okay,
has to
okay,
move the
okay.
body.
That's right. That's right. I was wondering. Well, I didn't know who did that. I didn't know there were specific people that worked for morgues that did that, or mortuaries.
No, just
Oh, so when investigators
homes.
went to the apartment after they received the call, after they received the call, the box that the doll had originally come in had been removed from a closet, was laying next to the doll, and the doll itself appeared to have been, quote, altered near the thigh area.
Jesus.
ew.
It appeared
fuck
that,
does
quote,
that mean?
something had rubbed her inner thighs, and the doll was sticky to the touch.
Why don't they just come out and say that this guy fucked
The
it?
doll will now be collected to be tested for DNA.
I want to see the doll go up and take the stand when he's on trial.
Jesus. They,
He
like,
wasn't
have
on the
another
clock when the
little doll.
incident occurred, but he was immediately terminated following his arrest.
Oh, okay, good. What the fuck? Is it that hard to get a sex doll? I guess if you're working minimum wage, just moving bodies.
Plus, you got to hide it from your parents if you're living minimum wage. You're probably still with your parents.
This was in the Lincoln Journal Star.
Oh, they said happened in Omaha though.
Yeah, it did happen in Omaha, but
The article's Lincoln Journal
Oh,
Star.
Omaha World Herald is too classy to report on it.
probably. Let's see.
The guy probably used to work for the
So you
Omaha
have a
World
sex
Herald.
doll, so a decently priced sex doll is about $1,600, and then you got to figure out how to store it. And then you gotta-
Storage and cleaning.
So you gotta see
and-
maybe just like hang it in the closet
shipping.
or something. Well, $1,600, I'm sure is. I mean, say
Handling,
you're all
taxes
in.
on top of that.
Let's say you're all
yeah,
in.
handling.
This doll's already
Alright.
sticky.
All right, let's-
Someone's got to handle it
well,
first.
it was tested to make sure it's good. I'm just gonna say you're $2,000 all in on an okay sex doll. Or
Do you
pretty
think the
decent
person
sex
that passed away died
So,
fucking the
doll.
sex
Yes,
doll?
I would assume so.
yeah, that's kind of the way they make it sound too.
now-
if it was next to him when he died.
So if that happened, the guy probably climaxed, discharged, had like a heart attack or something, and this dude went and possibly inserted himself into the doll
Yeah.
with another dead man's semen.
Yeah.
That's like honestly, that's some like spiritual shit right there.
He's like, I don't even have to use lube.
You're fucking a dead man's jizz.
I mean,
That's a-
how'd they know the guy died? Maybe he was dead for a couple of days.
Yeah, but he's
Whatever.
laying next to a sex doll, so presumably he was fucking it. And there are stories of guys climaxing having sex and then
Yeah.
having like a heart attack or
Aneurysms.
something.
Yeah.
Aneurysm.
Well,
Come on. Ain't you ever got dizzy after you
So-
jack off?
well, yeah. But
I mean, you got to. Not from the choking.
how
Not from the
desperate
choking.
do you have to be to want to steal a dead man's
I'll let you
sex
know if I
doll?
come across a dead man's sex doll.
Would you steal it?
Come.
Ha. I mean, it sounds like I'd get caught, so no.
Well, this has happened before.
With John?
No, just in general.
They don't happen to name the suspect in that.
John Reddick.
Oh shit!
I mean, it's public.
The man's truck was later found with a dildo. With a
mean-
suction cup on it.
It's public record. You could find his mugshot probably.
Oh fuck!
I mean, I think you have to pay for mugshots most of the time.
No.
I wish they would have had a more witty headline.
Depends on if someone else has dug it up and released it.
What was the
Which,
headline?
what?
I wish they had a better headline, more witty.
What was it?
Of what?
Or more woody.
Say it.
What would you say?
I
What is it? What is it?
Omaha body transporter charged with attempted burglary after allegedly tampering with sex doll.
That's a very long headline.
I would say local dead body picker upper fuck sex doll.
That will move paper. That's for sure.
Allegedly.
At dot the end of the story.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Or be hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your sex dolls because they're raping everybody out here. Remember that?
Yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
I would just say, sex
Fuck you.
dolls not safe in death.
Do you think at the court
After death.
appearing in December when they had the DNA evidence, like we found 2 samples of DNA in here, and
That
everybody's
whore's
gonna
a
know
liar.
you just fucked a sex doll with another dead man's deposit?
Yes.
Well, what if actually they blow the case wide open and they found 3 samples of DNA?
Who's the third comer?
John Reddick.
There's a murderer loose.
What was it? The second, like a
Probably the person that found the dead body originally.
All right, hold on. I'll call the cop. Hold on. I'll call the cops in a minute.
Oh my God! Poor Mr. Garrison passed away. Oh,
He wouldn't.
Well, he's not going to need this anymore.
it's still warm.
You're so lonely here.
I would just take it
Yeah, you'll take it.
Instead of,
like a
like-
sex doll takes it.
if I found it. If I walk in,
Well,
on
you have to
I
walk
don't know.
out with a sex doll, you know? Or you just walk into another apartment, I guess, you know?
Just sprinting down the hall.
Do
full
you,
speed
they
with
said
the
that the sex doll was extremely lifelike. Do you think it was one of those like robotic ones, and it's just laying there like, please help me?
Yeah. I mean, it might not have been that, but it might have been not just a $2,000 one, but like a fucking 10 grand.
If
fucking
it was
sex
like
doll, you know?
connected
Well,
to like
is
Chat GPT and had some sort of AI behind the scenes, like, is that rape?
No.
It's not that.
No, 'cause you can program
serious,
it to want it.
Yeah.
It was an
What
apartment.
if it said no?
So program it to no means yes.
So
What
person
if
that
the
lived
thing
in it-
actually has a recording?
Okay. Jesus Christ. This is so
How
like-
long before that's on Pornhub?
Derek, we're going to have to talk to this sex doll. Think you can set that up?
Yeah.
Can we get an interview?
Uh,
This is what did happen to it.
Yeah, let me just tell them that
So,
I need
it's in
it
evidence.
for evidence, and then if they deny me, I'll break in.
So
and
you think it's in an evidence
it's an evidence.
locker
They have
right
it.
now?
Yes, they have it.
So do you
for
think the
evidence.
cops go in there and just like, that's the sex doll Phil fucked?
I bet that fucking evidence room has been real popular. This
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's on display.
I mean, you got a hooker or a fake hooker and cocaine. You know, I mean,
week. You need to put signs on it like "Don't fuck the
do
sex
not
bot."
fuck sex doll.
I'm imagining, it's a evidence locker, so there's like shelves,
Yeah.
units and
Just
Is it
bodies.
like a
sideways
coffin?
on
But
the-
she's just standing there in this big bag
With its
you
mouth
know?
agape.
I was gonna say with
Yeah.
a giant evidence bag.
Yeah. They'd have to.
Have you guys?
Didn't they like put clothes
Have
on
you-
her?
Have you seen?
They just dress it up.
Yeah, just to put a coat around her
Every
somehow.
night from like 9 p.m. to 12 p.m., it's like the tape blacks out.
Yeah. Did they have to like put her into a cop car? Watch your head, ma'am.
Oh,
Have you
or
guys?
don't.
Seen, yeah. Have you guys?
I'm riding back.
I'm pretty sure you guys haven't. So I'm just gonna ask anyway. Have you seen the video of the two dudes gangbang a sex doll?
No.
No, I'm not surprised
Is
you
this,
have, John.
is this like popular?
I found it.
They have to be gay dudes.
I don't know. I found it. I think from a podcast. Something I can't remember, but it was like it was joke things like porn bloopers. You ever seen porn bloopers?
Yeah, I've
Fuck,
seen
those are
some
funny.
porn bloopers.
Anyway, these two dudes are fucking a sex doll, but it's a blow up sex doll. So it's all like,
Oh my god!
and it's also clear, so they can
Oh.
see each other's dicks in it.
That's pretty fucking
That's-
gay.
Yeah. Not that
The
is
thing
bad
is-
if you're good.
The thing is, so it's just a static shot of these two guys fucking the sex doll, or the banging the sex doll. It's a 45-minute video.
Do they have
Is
to
it
keep
like a-
reinflating it?
Is it like a meat spin?
I think,
or is there a
at
loop
some
somewhere?
point the thing is just like a fucking trash bag is so deflated. I think.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that's gotta be gay.
it was so.
You
funny.
watched it?
Just the good parts. I mean, they're like DPing this thing. And it's just like,
Well, are they Eiffel Tower, or is it?
like the guy's laying on his back and the girl's on the front.
It's not a
and
girl, John. It's
Sorry,
It's
you know
an
what I'm saying?
inflatable.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They fucked a
double-
balloon,
It's
John.
a pool toy.
You know what I'm saying? Get DP. That's what I'm saying. Come on.
All right, yeah. DVDA.
1D.
Yeah.
But anyway,
All right.
god damn, I highly recommend looking that up. It's
I
so funny.
Would rather not.
It's not. It's not as funny as the gay punch sex though.
This
That's
is 2
really
episodes
funny.
in a row we've had mention of DVDA.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
It's a good one.
It
You know,
happens.
it's a classic.
I mean, I'm not.
I mean, if you haven't tried it,
I'm not.
you haven't been living.
I'm the last guy out there. I'd be like the runt of the litter trying to get to a nipple. Come on, guys. Come on. Let me in, guys.
Fuck her skin full.
The fourth, the
They
fourth
have her
guy-
armpit.
See, that's where you run though, because the fourth guy up is very important because he has to be able to ensure he can get into it. You know.
Right.
So you
Whatever.
gotta,
I'm just some guy in the background going, damn it. Just trying to get a running start to
Yeah.
get in there. About a foot short.
Jerry's like, get out of here, John.
Can you imagine being an actual person and having that done to you? Like, do you shit pancakes?
What? Getting DVD'd?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just. You could probably find someone that happened to and then find them on social media.
They're alive, shitting pancakes.
I mean, there's. I don't know how. I did look this up last time we talked about it.
You said you've seen it.
There's porn stars
No, I
that
mean,
have been
recently.
like injured anally,
Yeah.
tore like in anal fissures and shit, toward the lining of their ass, getting fucked
Yeah, well, I could see that. They don't use proper lubrication.
in a horrible train accident.
Died the next day.
It still works, doesn't it?
Oh, I get it. Well,
Speaking of shitting pancakes, turd is the word.
Oh, my tired.
So I'll show you a
Turd the
picture
word.
here, John.
it's pretty fucking amazing.
This picture, don't read it. What do you think it is?
Well, it's clearly a turd because you always said it's a turd.
Anything about the turd you want to make a guess on?
It's a fossilized turd.
It is a fossilized turd. It is the largest fossilized human turd ever found.
Why are there?
It belonged to a sick Viking in the 9th century AD and has been valued at $39,000.
Wait, like sick or like?
A shit gold, motherfucker. The large, quote, precious poop, officially known as Lloyd's Bank coprolite, the word coprolite simply meaning fossilized dung. This 12,000-year-old log that is thought to be the largest recorded in human history.
How big is it then?
At 8 inches long and 2 inches wide,
That's nothing.
the specimen was discovered in York, northwest England in 1972 by construction workers during the building of Lloyd's TSB branch. I guess it's a bank.
How did they know it was
Yeah,
a
how do you know it's a
turd?
turd?
It was an area once ruled by Norse warriors, and it takes its name from the institution Lloyd's Bank.
There's just got to be one guy there to be like, hey man,
They can take samples
that's
and
a
like see,
turd.
like understand like what you ate. They find
No,
fossilized shit.
wild-
Why? How do they know it's a
Like
turd when they're
corpse-like.
digging? It's brown.
you know, well, they have to have an
Coprolite.
archaeologist on site at a lot of places like that.
Oh, yeah, in England.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you imagine the construction worker that found it is like holding this fucking turd up and goes, "Hey, this is something special.
Hey, look at that! I think I found something
I think
here.
we should quit working for the day and call an archaeology
Hold
over
on. Now,
here."
but now you got to do. You have to be a British construction worker finding a turd. Go.
Oi! Oh, found me some shite. Looks pretty old.
It's all hard and all in it.
It's all covered in shit. Do you think people?
I'm not doing this shit.
Do people still shit that big today?
Oh, I mean, I've had turds. big
Dude,
time.
yeah, that's.
But this has like been
nothing.
probably dehydrated, so it shrunk a little
Good
bit.
point. Good point.
And
Well, okay,
it's,
turd-
it's the biggest turd. It's the biggest human coprolite.
It's turd jerky.
I got a picture of a turd, and you guys tell me how big it
I
is.
talking about the one in the pan.
Oh my god, that's a snake.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's gotta be over 10 feet long, approaching 10 feet. Let me see that again. Is there a banana for reference?
Hold on.
Don't tell me how long it is.
There's a toilet paper roll for reference.
That's got to be at least 6 feet long.
What the fuck?
At
dude?
least 6
Why is
feet
it all
long.
wrapped up like looks like a pretzel?
I don't know.
Why do you have that picture?
When I was camping, my buddy sent it to me. He's like, that shit's out there in the woods.
Oh, that's you found that. I guess
He didn't find it.
No. Someone shit it
someone
out.
found it though.
Someone shit that out. I got to take a picture of that.
Oh, that's an original.
Oh yeah.
That's
You
Yeah.
didn't, you didn't take the picture.
I did not take the picture. No.
Someone sent it to you.
Someone sent it to me that was shitting 50 feet away from me. Like
And they found it where they were shitting.
they shit. That is their shit.
That is somebody you
Why-
camped with. That's their shit.
Why is this so swirly?
Why is it so long?
Oh man. He wasn't even impressed himself.
He was not impressed.
He was. That's why he had to take a picture to send.
Well, dude.
So how long was it?
I don't know.
What would your guess be?
Oh, you think it's 6 feet?
Oh,
No, look at the toilet paper roll again.
Toilet paper roll is like what, 5 inches wide?
Yeah.
I mean, that thing's well over 2 feet. That's well over 3 feet.
No, I don't. I would say it's 2.5,
Let me
maybe.
look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, it's getting close. It's good. It's good smoothness and like
Nah, gone too far.
just blurry.
That's a really good zoom on this camera. Yeah, right in that
Yeah,
turd.
yeah. Well, it's pixelated though.
It looks like okay. So that's the. Why is it like a? It looks like it's like a pie. It's like laced.
I don't know, man.
Look, that top. It looks like it's laced like a pie.
At one point,
What
the
fuck?
shit had to be still in his butt and on the ground.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You know the best part about this
Dragon robe.
Coca
So
Light?
that's
You can see which end they pinched it off at.
yeah.
It's even got a little tapering, and the little indent in the end, where it broke away.
Man, do you think it was like someone really constipated that just fucking shit it out?
I mean, maybe it's even at the bottom of like what was like an outhouse or something, like some dugout ditch thing.
So I'm assuming people back in the day shit a lot less. Like they shit, every other day or maybe every
Depends
couple
on how
of
much
days.
you're eating and how much you're using.
Well, that too. Yeah, exactly. So
I shit like twice, 3 times, 4 times a day.
exactly. But our diets are completely different than that diet. You
Yeah.
know, especially a Viking. What does a Viking eat?
Anything you can fucking find.
Which probably isn't much.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could be like a fucking
It
3-year shit.
could be a royal Viking, like a Viking prince.
What if it was a female?
Nice.
That's too big.
Maybe she can handle it.
I mean, they give birth.
Nah, their ass.
Well, to huge shits like
Well, I
that.
mean,
Women
Viewer.
tear quite often.
Yo.
If you think about it, that shit was also soft when it happened.
Yeah. So
It
are you.
wasn't
You were born.
fossilized when it came out.
I mean, it was hard enough to get fossilized.
That's okay.
Good point.
Well, but yeah, you'd think shit just fell on top of it to fossilize it.
You'd think they might have found a cache of turds.
Or
but-
someone
I mean, maybe they did. This was just the biggest.
maybe someone buried
That'd
that shit.
That'd be a great metal album.
What?
Do you think they like covered it?
Fossilized.
Like, I'm going to preserve this turd in the ground.
Oh
so
yeah,
future generations.
they
can-
carried it out
They'll
into a peat
find my
moss
shit.
bog
The
or
album,
whatever.
the album titled Fossilized in Shit would be like a great metal album.
Fossilizing shit. I like Turd Burglar.
Okay.
It's just fun.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's a giant shit.
We could talk about turds for another 5 hours. What else we got?
We could do a rate my poo for a little while if we want.
This is a 10.
Well, what makes poop? Food, right? And digesting it.
Well, carbon.
So in our next story, when food delivery goes wrong. This is from the Omaha Scanner. This was, I think, yesterday. Shots fired, 13th and William Street. Hispanic male shot off a handgun up to 20 times after his DoorDash delivery was wrong. He allegedly shot at the driver. He ran back into his apartment. Numerous callers. Officers are casing the scene. Everyone's moving to super top secret encrypted channel for secret info. OFD was called to scene. So this guy just got wrong food and like just pulled out a gun and shot off at least 20
Jesus.
shots at the DoorDash driver.
I mean, everyone has gotten the wrong food and been pissed about it before.
Somebody goes, probably a no tipper too.
Yeah, no shit. Tip you with my 9.
Guy must be a terrible shot.
You think he was shooting at the?
Yeah, people watch this
Uber
in their
driver?
apartment.
Oh, I thought he was shooting in the air.
It's like fucking Wiley, 70 Sam.
Yeah,
God damn, got my
Or
Uber.
like the guy giving the wedding. Shoot his kid.
Somebody goes, wow, did the DoorDash driver shit in his food? Otherwise, the gun is a bit much.
Where was this at in Omaha?
16th and
13th and William Street.
Not that surprised.
Do you think he got his food and was just like, no me gusta?
No me gusta. That seems very racist, Eric.
yeah, dude.
Just speaking his language.
Well, maybe he wasn't Spanish.
So,
It's kind of a punk move, though, to just fucking shoot your Uber driver.
Oh, he had been fucking cranked
It's not.
up on
It's not
something.
his fault, you know.
He was cranked up on something.
Yeah.
No way he was just like sober and be like, well, my food order's wrong. I guess I'll kill you now.
Yeah.
You never know.
So, what's this, Lane? Now, what the fuck?
Well, I
NFL trade deadline possibilities, new receivers in KC, and Belichick's big swing.
nope. Scroll up.
Scroll up. It doesn't go up anymore.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, that's not the story. I saw that was at the bottom of the story. I thought I shared. Holy
You
shit!
must have
again.
scrolled too far in the URL change to the next story.
It's about Michigan.
Wow.
Fuck. They are hit with like NCAA violations for signal calling or stealing signals.
Yeah.
Virtue signaling?
Sign stealing. Michigan football program is now under a second NCAA investigation, this time for allegedly violating rules related to sign stealing.
But this is what I'm confused about because I thought sign stealing is like allowed.
No, I think it's like when you're. Well, we'll see here. Might be some more details, but NCAA prohibited in-person scouting of opponents in '94, but sources said Michigan has allegedly sent personnel to games to try to glean play signals from future opponents. So they've been sending people to the games for that explicit purpose.
I think
Sign stealing is not technically an NCAA violation, but using staff or other assigned personnel to attend games would be against the rules.
so. How else would you steal signs if you don't have personnel assigned to steal signs?
Well, they're not supposed to have personnel at games like that. That's the official infraction.
So you just have them doing something else, but also doing that
They're there to scout, but they're not. That's illegal in NCAA rules.
to scout.
You can't. Yeah, you can't send your team.
Oh,
out.
to another team or whatever.
Yeah,
But you're allowed to watch film.
yeah, you can watch film, but if you're there live, you can watch on the sideline and see the hand signals or whatever they do, and try to correlate it then to certain calls in the field.
So how many teams do you think are like actually doing that though? Everyone fucking does that.
So they were the accusation is that they were sending advanced scouts and videoing the signals. So they were there also like filming them on the sideline.
That makes it illegal because there's video proof of it.
I don't know if they have any video proof, but that's just the accusation, and it's
So-
illegal.
Isn't that what the Patriots got also accused of?
They were videotaping, practices of other teams.
And that's worse than games? That's
What do you mean
probably
worse than games?
Well, yeah, I guess practice is worse because you get to see what they're trying out and stuff.
It's illegal, Bert. I know that.
Yeah, you can't go videotaping the other team, especially their signals. And shit.
Okay, but like, what?
Harbaugh denies it, and he says they're going to cooperate fully with the NCAA.
Well, I mean, like, how do you accuse someone of that even? Unless there's some sort of evidence.
They might have evidence of them sending team members and scouts to games.
buying tickets or in
however,
press
whatever
boxes.
method
Yeah,
it
it'd be
is.
kind of hard to track that down. There's just some guy looking real hard. Well, it's a fan, you know.
Well, but it's also one of those things. It's not something you do from the stands. You're doing that in a box somewhere. You know.
yeah.
I would
There's
assume.
some guy out the stands with like a fucking big old pirate fucking
Yeah.
spotting scope.
Exactly, because that's almost what you would have to have. But you'd also need to be like watching the quarterback too, because they have like signals, you know, like audibles and shit, and listening to it. So it seems like it's a whole fucking process. I don't know if it's supposed to be illegal. Just make the whole thing illegal.
They talk about it is illegal. That's why they're in trouble.
Yeah, but
What are you not grasping here?
because it says you're allowed to steal or watch. You're allowed to steal their signals.
While that is not illegal, what was illegal was sending scouts to the game, and they can't be filming too.
Okay. Well, yeah. How else?
So they go on to say that this isn't an unusual allegation, but what makes this one unusual is that somehow it became extremely public. And especially after how quickly they became public after the allegations were made. So this happens,
So someone's leaked it.
yeah, pretty much. Like usually this stuff goes on behind closed doors.
Someone
and
got caught maybe or something, and
I have no idea. It doesn't say anything more than that.
Yeah, because that's why I was just confused. There wasn't much details on it, and I was like, but they're saying it's legal, but you
They
can't
just
get
got the
caught.
allegation. It sounds like right after the allegation was made, it like immediately got leaked, which doesn't usually happen.
I don't know. Seems like someone's.
And the school's already preparing to offer him a contract extension, so that might throw stuff, a wrench in the gears.
Yeah. There's been a whole shakeup with coaching allegations all year in the Big.
He's
Big
also
Ten.
connected to maybe taking over the NFL Chargers next year potentially.
Who's his brother coach? Jim
Niners.
Niners.
Oh no,
John.
Ravens.
Raven, John Harbaugh. Jim and John.
Yeah, that's right, Jim and John.
Jimmy John's.
Jim and John.
Follow the money.
I don't know.
Follow the money.
I was reading it and I was like, this is confusing. I want Derek to explain it to me a little bit. So
Yeah, you can't send scouts to games.
officially,
Yeah, or even if you get busted for malintent too, I mean that's illegal. Like they can't be sent there to do what they did.
but
Allegedly.
think about it. If you were a head football coach, wouldn't you send someone to a
Yes,
game?
they got caught. That's it.
If it was legal, but it's not legal.
But it's legal if you don't get caught.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You just didn't get caught, so no one knows.
But it's legal to do it from the stands, not from a press box with a camera.
What? It doesn't matter where you're sitting, Lane.
Well,
I don't know what's so complicated about this. What they did allegedly is illegal.
yeah, but it says the actual violation of stealing signs.
That,
is illegal.
that's said explicitly. That is not technically illegal.
Okay, it was-
Sending your scouts
So,
to the game
how-
is illegal.
How do you legally steal signs?
You don't send scouts to the game.
That's the confusing part. How do you legally steal signs without sending scouts to the game? Yes.
They probably didn't think they needed a rule for it because they're not supposed to be there to be able to do it to begin with.
Okay.
All
All right. They have rules.
All right.
Against.
God. All right. We're
Having
running
it
in
done.
circles here.
So all right. Well, what else in football news?
I got.
Jaguars and Saints.
I thought you were gonna say some fucking Chiefs bullshit.
They got their old wide receiver back that went to the Jets, and the Jets traded him to the Chiefs for a swap of late round picks.
Hill?
today. No.
No.
McCole Hardman from the Jets.
Okay.
Hill plays for the Dolphins.
All right. And that's who they play this weekend.
No, they play the Chargers this weekend.
Oh.
I want to go back to shit now.
I think it's week 9, so like 2 weeks. They play the Dolphins in Germany.
Huh, that's cool.
Whoa. Interesting.
Cool.
What's your topic about shit then?
No, I don't. I just want to go back.
I thought you
about
put
shit.
something in the doc.
Yeah, it's already covered.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was the sex doll one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Unless we both put it in there.
That video you watched, they both put it in there. I would say her, but it was a balloon.
Seriously though, would you
Or
would
a
you
pool toy?
would you DP a sex doll with your best friend?
No, I don't even think I'd fuck a sex doll. Period.
Oh really?
Especially an inflatable sex doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If it had a real life vagina, maybe.
Well, you gotta find one first.
Yeah.
Bionic vagina.
Or yeah, you know what I mean. They have like the fucking realistic ones or whatever.
Biovag.
Biovag, yeah.
like a fleshlight?
An iVag,
Biovage.
an iVag,
Sounds more friendly.
vage.
The fuck?
Would you, an inflatable sex doll,
I mean, if it was for free.
just you and a sex doll?
The fuck or the doll?
I'm asking if he'd fuck a doll.
I mean, I
John's so bad at getting laid, even a sex doll charges him.
don't. No, I just instinctively pull out money. It's like, oh right. Cool.
Just stuff it in the mouth.
You know, you're not paying for sex.
You're paying for the doll.
You're paying for them to leave.
Yeah. It's like I got the knife for just pop it.
Here's your tip.
That's how I always get rid of the knife. That's bad. I've never been to a hooker, and I've never killed anybody with a knife.
Yeah.
So let's put that on the table.
Well, let's get.
Why'd you have to be specific and say, I've never killed anybody, pause, with a knife?
Because I haven't.
Well,
So-
Have you killed anybody?
No, not with a knife.
He stands by that.
No, I have not. In fact, killed anyone.
I second that.
Anyway, no. If someone gave me a sex doll and I was just at home, I might give it a crack
got
just
bored?
for fun. Just to be like, ha, what's the hype?
Isn't
But it probably isn't that great.
Okay, so if it was like 50 years in the future, maybe 100 years in the future, and AI and robotics are insane.
Yeah. I love you, Philip J. Fry.
No, it'd probably talk like with a regular human cadence and actually be able to carry on a real
they
conversation.
had Lucy Lubot. They already had that. You're
Biolage.
Futurama.
But you did it with a robot voice.
No,
Wait,
when she
did he
goes,
fuck
I love
that
you,
sex
Philip J.
doll?
Fry. That's how she talks.
does he fuck that sex doll? in
Oh, he
Futurama?
has to.
So, would you do that?
Fuck yeah! You kidding me?
Wait, he'd fuck a sex doll now.
Would you live?
Yeah. What the heck?
Fuck a sex doll in the future.
A sex robot, AI, like
From the future?
it's basically a real person, except if you were to peel back the flesh, it's a
Yeah,
robot.
yeah, but does it let me play Xbox afterwards and not bother me? Because, yeah, I'm in.
It has
Would
the
you-
ultimate battery power line.
Would you
So
even
you need to
It's
plug it.
nuclear power.
would you notice a difference
In the nagging?
in any of it? Yeah,
It doesn't call the
Physically,
cops.
we'll say no.
Yeah.
physically.
We've had this discussion at DNS.
You
We're
would
talking
know.
about clones versus sex robots. And I
Clones?
asked him, would you rather have a clone of Megan Fox or a realistic android of Megan Fox?
Clone.
And he said, and I quote, "I don't care as long as I can fuck its face."
That sounds like something I'd say, yeah. And I would do that to both.
And then we brought it to somebody else who's like, that's not right. It's a real person. Like, ugh.
Clones?
Yeah. He's a bummer. Anyway, so I know your stance.
Does it
Consensual sex with a clone or a bot.
Yeah.
It's a clone.
Why?
Because it's real.
Yeah, but it's almost indistinguishable. Almost.
The real one.
Yeah, but there's still like a
Because if I
Element
get the
of
real
mystery.
one pregnant, now I'm rolling in money.
clone pregnant.
Yeah, clone money.
This isn't Blade Runner.
It's Megan Fox,
What are you-
dude. Like,
you-
they'll
you're
probably
gonna-
have multiple clones.
You're
and all
gonna
be making good money.
sell a baby from a Megan Fox clone?
No, that's fucked up. That's
I didn't
actual
say
baby.
I'd sell a baby.
Well, how are you gonna make money off of a baby?
Like the guy that's married to Oprah. He doesn't know having money. He's just fucking with
No,
Oprah.
oh, no,
But it's a clone.
Yeah, it's not actually Megan
I
Fox.
just said in the future she'll probably have multiple clones.
Right, but she
and
doesn't
they're
have
all
any-
making money.
Oh, I was
How
so
does a
okay, so
clone
you went
make
back,
money?
No,
Because it's Megan Fox.
Okay,
You're
so you
paying for
appearances
sex.
backwards. Okay,
Yeah.
so you went the opposite
I'm
direction.
not paying for sex. I said consensual. I never said anything about money, and that wasn't propositioned either.
Well, that's how
Yeah.
you're gonna make money, is people paying the clone to have sex with it, though.
No.
No.
That never
He-
came
he-
out.
How else is a clone
he
gonna
is
make
no
money?
Your mind
He is
goes,
implying
like,
that the clone has
royalties?
money before the sex.
How does and how?
I don't know, man.
the clone is independently wealthy, and if I get it
Thank
knocked
you.
out,
That's
then-
the word.
Yeah, so it's Megan Fox royalties, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
Sure.
Yeah.
If that's how the method of cash delivery
Jesus
is,
Christ.
I agree.
Anyway, I would choose just like I'd rather have a bicycle over a horse. You gotta feed the horse, gotta house the horse, gotta clean up the horse's shit. A bike, you just park it and use it when you need it. That's my theory.
Is it
What if you're getting
post-apocalyptic?
chased, though? You can get away on a horse fast.
We're talking about the sex doll thing.
You're going to have sex with a bike over a horse?
I'm talking about the logic of the sex
He wants
doll,
the horse.
asshole.
He just doesn't want to admit it.
How have I lost you on this?
Well, you started talking about bikes and
Yes,
horses,
the android versus
He's making a
the
metaphor,
clone.
I guess.
but it's not the same.
That's how I would choose the android because, like a bike, I can just put it away.
Do you want chicken or fish?
Yeah.
No, but
Steak,
the
please.
fish you can put in the closet and still fish.
Oh no, fish.
You can
will
put your girl
sting.
in the closet and she's still going to smell like fish.
Yeah.
I put my bike in her trunk any day of the week.
He horsed that bike right on in there. I watched it.
Oh, you assholes
I'll
are.
give her the old horse dick.
Dot M peg.
God damn it, guys.
I
Do you
I would
not understand
I-
what I'm saying?
No, I don't get the horse bike sex doll
It's
clone.
an
thing.
analogy.
It's not a good one.
How? It's a
Because
perfect analogy.
Because a horse is better than a bike and a fucking Android is better than a clone. Everyone knows this.
That's what I'm
And
advocating
it's not
for
the
the
same.
Android.
It's not the same because the horse is better, which is the fucking clone.
Holy shit! Forget the fucking horse. Fine.
But whenever we're fucking androids, like Mac, is Mac still in the picture?
Who's Mac?
Android or Mac? Apple.
Shut the fuck up.
No, yeah, in the Android community, you can
Apple
pick
bottom.
Mac or... Ooh, an Apple bottom? They have Apple bottom?
I can always turn it right back around.
I mean, a clone could have an Apple bottom too. Nice pear,
Yes,
nice
fine.
pear
You can have
shape.
one. That's
Well,
what,
what
you do.
type
That's
of
what Gattaca is for. Gattaca is all for making your perfect sex clone.
So, I mean, what is the difference is because you can shut an Android off.
Yes.
No, they're nuclear powered.
No,
They
clones-
don't even sleep.
Okay, you
Clones,
can have
you
them
can
sit in the fucking
you can
corner.
walk away from a clone.
No, they're AI. They're independent.
Okay, fine, but you can program to not bother you while you're trying to play Xbox.
There's still a charging mode.
That's why I said, is the nagging different?
In my perfect world, the Android can be turned off. There, fuck.
Yes, I'll probe you. God.
Thank you.
It's just not real though.
So you just turn it off?
Oh,
I-
thanks, Glenn. This
I
has
just-
all been
I think
for nothing.
I think a clone's better.
What does this say about John, though? I just turn her off. Yeah, exactly. That's how you turn her off.
That is exactly how you turn them off. Found out a lot about you tonight.
Like I said, bicycle. I use it when I need it.
So
I don't have
if
to take care of
if
it.
you could have like a real girlfriend,
Oh,
a real woman,
What is that?
and you could turn them off, would you?
Well, I do constantly.
Well, first of all, that you just like created a fucking oxymoron. You can't fucking turn a girl off. So
If you could, though, I'm asking John if you would. If you could, would you?
would you play God if
I'd
you
be more
could?
concerned with being able to turn them on. First off, hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
Does this thing come with an owner's manual?
See, that's the thing. Once you turn it off, you can't turn them back on. Those girls are independent.
They're dead.
What?
You haven't tried hard
Turn
enough.
them off. You can't turn them back on. You can turn them off once.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Exactly.
As you just said, they're dead.
Yeah, but you don't have to be. They don't have to be dead. Just once you turn a girl off, they're not gonna
Sexually
fucking
turn 'em off.
back on to you.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought still talking about.
Horses.
What the fuck? How do you not understand that? God damn it.
Any other brain busters?
Dude, you're a cunt, dude. Fuck you.
What?
If you could turn Lane off, would you?
Yeah.
Well, then the podcast won't get posted. So
But what if the switch was up his ass?
Let's find out.
that would definitely turn me off?
Or would it?
Ooh,
It's a little deeper.
that's a good
Tell you
point.
my-
Now, top shelf.
Top shelf of the asshole.
Is
All right,
that
I'm entering sleep mode now.
is that a
I'm-
D&D thing or something?
No, I'm just gonna use that now. Instead of like a button around the corner, it's up your ass on the top shelf.
Reach all the way up there. Yeah.
Yep, wrist deep.
Oh fuck.
Get the stool out. You have to get the stool.
All right, make the lotus.
For some reason, I know this is gonna be gross. For some reason, I was driving around yesterday, and this random thought popped in my head. I go, "It's pretty impressive when people can fist themselves."
Is that what you said to yourself in the mirror?
No, I was driving down Center Street, 120th and Center, and I go, "Damn, that is pretty fucking impressive." When A, they can do it, and B, like actually contort to get their fist up them.
Do you wipe your ass?
Yes. What the fuck? Why?
Why is it so hard to get back there then?
I can't fit my whole goddamn hand in my ass.
Well, I hope not.
Let's see. Can you do it?
No, I've never tried.
No, I mean, can your body?
I mean, you kind of have to like roll
Yeah, I could
backwards.
just-
No, fist.
I could sit on my hand. I could put it up my ass if
No,
I was stretched
no,
out.
you could. No, you could. You cannot get the angle to fit to get it up to the wrist. Absolutely not. No, it wouldn't work
I
like
just
that.
did.
I think you could. I think you could.
Yeah.
I think you're underestimating your wrist power.
Why don't you go home and practice it tonight, John?
Goals to look forward to.
Report back to us in 2 weeks.
I sit down. You start.
I'm gonna have to do the show from my house. I'm stuck.
Can't get it out.
Like, I mean,
Just
That's
pop
what it
it
sounds
out.
like when you pull your fist out.
vape comes out too.
Yeah, don't forget to give yourself an enema first, just so you don't.
You just have to
shit
let
yourself.
You have to let go of the shit, and then your hand can go.
Oh, it's like the monkey trap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Derek? The
Monkey trap? No.
So they would catch monkeys in Africa. They would they'd cut a hole in a gourd, a dried gourd, and put seeds in it, and then tie one end to a tree. So the monkeys would come in and grab the seeds, so they make a fist, and they can't get their hand out, and they panic because they're stuck, and they keep their fist, and they walk up and kill them, or capture them, whatever. That's how you trap a monkey.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I've heard it works with humans as well, actually.
yeah. Well, I see that one time on that '70s show. That was pretty funny.
Kelso?
Yeah.
Figures.
Kelso had his hand stuck in the vase with the weed.
But he wouldn't let go of the
Yeah,
weed.
and it drops it into the weeds. Yeah.
I was thinking of like vending machines.
But yeah, that. I guess I guess if you can master sticking your hand up your own ass, you'll never be constipated again.
What
You can just
if
go up
they
there and grab
found
it. You
a
go up there and
cropolite with a fossilized human hand around it?
That was pretty fucking impressive.
Fossilized shit.
With a hand around it.
Yeah, that the guy
Yeah,
was
it's like,
fisting their ass, grabbing
"Ah!"
the turd. And they're like, I
And
can't get my
died.
hand out of my own ass.
That's how he died. He
Wow.
gets fossilized and shit.
Or it could have been someone else's ass, I suppose.
True. Very true.
How ancient do you think
yeah.
the art of fisting is?
Oh, day one, dude.
It's Kama Sutra.
I'm going to put my penis in there. Well, that was neat.
Now I'm bored.
Wait, I can put a fist in there.
My fist will fit in that. Yeah. You can fist anything with a butthole, you know.
I got nipples. Can you fist me? All right. Yeah.
Do you have a butthole?
I'm wondering if.
If anything that has nipples has a butthole.
True.
Yeah.
Damn it. This episode got devolved quickly into shit and fist.
We don't think we had enough topics lined up, or we rolled through them pretty
Well,
fast
whatever.
for some reason. It's unlike us.
That's 2 in a row, I think. Or
Well, it was one a week ago
Yeah.
where we were also in the middle of eating and just.
yeah. Fuck. I forgot about that. Well, there's an organic conclusion.
To the podcast.
Oh, what time is it? Yeah, there you go. Boom. Called it.
I don't like when he tries to end the podcast.
I'm not trying to the podcast. You still were out of topics. I said it's an organic way to end.
We can't end the podcast. We just ended the podcast.
Fuck you, John.
Dude, what the fuck? You are on some shit, Lane.
Trashy.